Hi everyone and welcome to a new video that's going to show you how to obtain the heavy, fireproof, explosion-proof, damage-proof, waterproof, pop-proof, superior handling Freeway. Yeah, that's quite a mouthful to take in, isn't it? And it's one of the free rail shooter bikes that are obtainable with OM0, so another crazy vehicle that can be obtained. Incredible. So the first thing you need is to have a cop car. Well, you don't have to save a cop car in your garage, but I just happen to. Just get yourself a cop car from the police station. I'm sure you know where it is, but if not, I'll just remind you. It's just literally there. So grab yourself a cop car, and we need to activate stage 2 of OM0 to do this task. So what you do is you drive to this rampage here in Harwood. Not Harwood, but you know what I mean. And you just line up the driver door with the rampage, and then you just get out and activate the rampage. I've done this example many times in my previous videos, so if you want another example, then just simply check out my other videos, because there are a lot of OM0 vehicles that I've obtained in my recent series. So what we do now is we wait for the timer to go down to 0, and then we can merge the rampage and the R3 mission together. And luckily this vehicle is really not that hard to obtain. I found an extremely reliable way to do it, and I don't know if it's a PSP only method. I doubt it. I'm sure if it works on the PSP it will work on future versions of the game, because you're not blowing up any vehicles or anything like that. So it might not be the best way to get this vehicle, but it's the best way I know of getting it, and I'm the kind of guy that couldn't care less about the method as long as I get the vehicle at the end. You know, like in a chess game, victory is all that matters. It doesn't matter how you get the victory. Victory is victory, period. So please don't say my method's not good enough. It's just the way I know, and it works for me, so hopefully it'll work for everyone else. Okay guys, you can see the time is now running down to 0. As soon as it hits 0, press triangle, get in the cop car, and activate the R3 mission as fast as you can. And if you do it correctly, you should merge the rampage and the vigilante mission together, as shown in this glitched display. So what we have to do now is, quickly as you can, get to the bumps and grind Sanchez on the dirt track. Best way to get there is go down here, up this road here. There'll be a fence to your left. It's a very good way to get there fast, because you are timed here, just to let you know. So there's a fence here, go past it like that. And then go down this track here. And what stage 2 of OM0 is that you get the bumps and grinds menu on the screen. It's really crazy to explain, but I've explained it in many of my other videos. So what you do here is you wait for the rampage timer to go down to about 55 seconds or less. But 55 seconds is the ideal time to leave the cop car. But you don't want to leave the cop car when the time is too low down. So best just get out when it's about 55 seconds like that. And now you'll see that I have a 5-second difference between the time that the rampage will fail and the time that the vigilante mission will fail. And what this guarantees is that as soon as the rampage fails and I activate the bumps and grinds mission, the vigilante mission is going to fail in the background, which will give me the bumps and grinds menu on the screen. That is stage 2 of OM0. So I'll just demonstrate it now. 20 seconds left. And also this vehicle that I'm going to be obtaining is a very special one indeed, because it's the second ever superior handling vehicle that I've ever obtained in GTA LCS on YouTube. So it marks a pretty big triumph video. So as soon as the timer goes down to 0, press triangle to get on the Sanchez. Do not touch anything. Let the game do what it needs to do. and you'll have on mission 0, stage 2. Now be very, very, very careful, because if you accelerate and you have any course that's not locked, you'll cancel the whole thing and screw everything up. So you can only accelerate when you have a locked course. Now if you have all the courses completed, you're going to have to reverse. I mean, literally it's going to be a nightmare, so hopefully you haven't completed too many of the courses. And to get on a vehicle, you have to make sure that the lock sign's not there. Can you see how course 5 is in a sort of intermediate stage? Like, you can't select it, whereas now you can select it. You absolutely, without fail, must have it in the intermediate state before you press triangle to get in the vehicle. So like that. And you can also use the drive-by look to get out of the vehicle, etc. So just be very, very careful, because if you cancel Bumps and Grinds mission, you've got to do all that again, I'm afraid. You have to have on mission 0 stage 2 to claim this beast of a motorbike. In a way, the hard bit's done, thanks to my discovery of a pretty reliable way to do this. I hope it works out for you, but I really don't know on other versions if this is going to work. So I'm just taking a punt here. And what you need to do is you need to find a taxi or a cabbie. I'm pretty certain it doesn't matter which one you get, but I'm just going to show you that there's a parked location of a taxi in the taxi depot, where the Bickle 76 also spawns. So I'm just going to go there for the sake of it. Oh, for heaven's sake, of course, hasn't loaded, so I'm going to have to drive around the block. Okay guys, I drove around the block a few times. Now I got a taxi to spawn. As you can see, the Bickle 76 is over there. I don't think it really matters which one you get, but I'll just get a yellow taxi for traditional sake. So yeah, be very careful when getting off the bike or any other vehicle you're in. And also entering the taxi, of course. It's very, very easy to slip up, so just be very, very cautious, because it is a pain in the rear to do that again. So what you have to do now is you have to drive to the 9mm Mayhem mission, which is really nearby, luckily. You've got to park the taxi in a certain spot. I found a certain spot where it doesn't disappear very much. I find when you leave it anywhere else, you really have a dice game. But here it seems very, very reliable. So I'm just driving extremely cautiously. Hi guys, sorry my phone kind of stopped recording, it ran out of memory, so I'm still in the same place I was. I just backed up the video and deleted it from the phone, etc. So we're just going to the 9mm Mayhem mission right now, which is in this alleyway here. Hopefully the freeway will be here, sometimes it doesn't spawn. Yep, it is. So what you want to do is you want to park the taxi exactly in this spot I'm going to show you. So what you do is you drive kind of past this corner here. Be very, very careful, because if you slip up now, you're going to be really frustrated. So kind of drive past the corner like this until the front of the taxi is about there. That's pretty good. So what you want to do now is you want to leave the door open. So what you do is you just hold the analog stick to get the intermittent stage and then get out. Sometimes you have to do it again, which is really annoying. So get in and then get out. And there we go, perfect. Now we're set up for the final stage. So now get onto this freeway, and as soon as I say, just cancel the mission. And the way you can do this is either by pressing circle or triangle. It's probably better to press triangle. I'm going to press triangle because when you press circle, Tony takes one gunshot, and you have to get into the taxi as fast as you possibly can before the mission truly starts, before the cutscene finishes, basically. So as soon as you see the cutscene, press triangle or circle. Now get into the taxi as fast as you can, press X. And if you did this successfully, you'll be in the taxi and you'll be on the actual mission. So you can see the heavy superior handling PCJ 600 and the epic heavy fireproof, explosion-proof, damage-proof, waterproof, pop-proof, superior handling Freeway. And as you can see, you can still use the adrenaline pills. So this is one way you can use the adrenaline pills when you're in another vehicle, which is incredible. Oh, for heaven's sake, how does that happen? Luckily, you're not on a time limit here. Well, you kind of are, but it's not going to take you 3 minutes to catch up with these people. But sometimes the game will freeze, just to let you know. You've got to be very forgiving about this sort of thing. On Mission 0 it's glitchy as hell, so I wouldn't be surprised with anything. So as soon as you have the targets in sight, oops, I keep pressing the adrenaline pill, but it is pretty cool how you can drive a car and the adrenaline pill without a cheat. So wherever the Freeway guy is. There he is. Activate taxi driver. Whenever you want. And you should see the guy on the freeway come to a complete stop. Simply get out the taxi. And now, shoot him off. And now you've just obtained the heavy fireproof, explosion-proof, damage-proof, waterproof, pop-proof, superior handling Freeway. I mean, can an ordinary Freeway turn like that? I don't think so. It's an absolutely amazing bike. Yeah, except sometimes when you try and push vehicles, it doesn't have an epic effect. But most of the time it will. I mean, can an ordinary Freeway do that? I don't think so. Let's try again. I mean, come on, like, right? And I'll turn around this corner here. Yeah, no, it's an absolute beast of a bike. So now I'm going to go back to the garage and improve the properties. So all you have to do is put this in the garage, save the game, reload the game, and the kills 0 will disappear. It's not permanent, which is amazing. Yeah, I mean, look at that for the turning circle. Okay. Fireproof test. Oh yeah, I've got a flamethrower. Explosion proof test. That's weird. There we go. So, don't know what happened there. I don't know why the explosion went invisible. Pop proof test. Yeah, a beast, an absolute beast. I'll try and prove it's damage proof as well. It's a little bit harder with a motorbike. But what I can do, and actually something that Slotter had mentioned to me, which is actually really true, just go into the paint spray and you won't have to pay any money. But I haven't restored the motorbike in the garage yet, so it might technically be damaged, even though it is damage proof. But I think you'll see, like, a Freeway would be smoking it to ashes right now, normally. Yeah, I mean, look at that. yeah, it's not taking any hits. It's the best heavy motorbike, I think, after the Angel. It's an exceptional bike. So there you have it, guys. I hope you managed to do this as well. Cheers for watching, and good luck. All the best. Hi guys, sorry, I forgot to show you the waterproofing. Big mistake. I normally don't fail to show a property, so I apologise. Right, as you can see, it still has the superior handling. That hasn't changed. Hopefully I won't fall off the bike. There you go, waterproof. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.